Hello friends, today we are going to discuss about football. Football is one of the popular sports in the world. In India also this game is very fast developing and we have Indian Super League which is now very much popular in India. In Goa we say the football is in the blood and most of the Goans play this game. The main governing body of international football is FIFA. It's Federation International de Football Association. In Goa, we have GFA. It is Goa Football Association. So let's learn the ground dimension of football field and the laws of this game. Let's have a look at the football field and its measurements. Football is a rectangular field with a length is between 90 to 110 meters. Width is 50 to 75 meters. The area is divided into half with the center line, and in the middle we can see there's a center circle and the center marked spot here in the center. Same way, other side we have a penalty area which is 18 yards from the goal line. Same way, inner we have a goal area which is 5.5 meters from the goal line. We have the goal post. See, there are corner arcs with a radius of 1 meter, and we have a penalty mark which is 11 meters from the goal line. The goal post, height of a goal post is 8 feet and the weight is 8 yards. It is easy to remember in yards because there are no decimal points. It's 7.32 meters. So we'll see the players and its positions. The 11 players play on the field. So we are going to learn the laws of the game. The first law of the game, the field of play. As I mentioned earlier, so minimum is 90 meters, that is 100 yards, and maximum is 120 meters, at 130 yards. The width of a goal line, the width is minimum is 45 meters, that is 50 yards. Maximum is 100 yards, that is 90 meters. The second law, the ball. Its circumference must be in the range of 27 to 28 inches. We are not learning detail of these laws, which are important laws we are going to discuss about. The law number 3, the number of players. So 11 players including the goalkeeper and 7 substitute players. In a game, maximum 3 substitutions are allowed. So a team consists of 18 players. Rule number 4, players' equipment. All players are required to wear a jersey, shorts, shin guards, socks and cleats. The socks must cover the shin guards entirely. If the referee deems a player's equipment unsatisfactory, the player can be sent off until the issue is remedied. Law number 5, referee. The referee is the authority on the field and his word is law. If you question a referee's decision, you can be disciplined further simply for dissent. Law number 6, assistant referees. The assistant referees are primarily responsible for assisting the referee in performing his duties. This includes signaling with a flag when the ball goes off play, when the player is fouled, or when a player is in offside position. Law number 7, duration of the match. The soccer match is comprised of 45 minutes half. The extra time added for each at the referee's discretion. The halves are separated by a half-time period not exceed to 15 minutes. The extra time generally corresponds with the referee's determination of how much time was taken up for substitutions and injuries. Law number 8, the start and restart of the play. The start of the game takes place by the toss of the coin, and the team who decides to kick off will do it from the center mark. Law number 9, the ball in and out of play. If the ball goes outside the touch line or outside the goal line, to restart the match, if the ball goes outside touch line, we start with throwing, and if the ball goes outside the goal line, it can be either goal kick or a corner kick. Law number 10, methods of scoring. The team which scores maximum goals is the winner of the match. Law number 11, offside rule. This is a very important rule and which we have to understand in detail. Offside means when the attacking player receives the ball while on his opponent's half, he must be level or behind the second to last defender. It is the last, typically being the goalkeeper. There should be minimum 2 defenders, including the goalkeepers. And when the ball is being passed to the player in the head of the last 2 defenders, then that player will be in offside position, as is shown in the picture. The white jersey player is trying to pass the ball, is having the ball with him, and the white player here is in offside position. All the defenders line is up and the goalkeeper is alone. So there should be minimum 2 defenders, including the goalkeeper. I think this offside rule is clear to you all. Law number 12. This is another important law of football: fouls and misconduct. So direct free kick is awarded out for the following offences: kicks or attempts to kick an opponent, trips or attempts to trip an opponent, jumps at an opponent, charges an opponent, strikes or attempts to strike an opponent, pushes an opponent, tackles an opponent, holds an opponent, spit at an opponent, or handles the ball deliberately. If any of these fouls are committed by a player in their team's penalty area, the opposing team is awarded a penalty kick. Indirect kick free are awarded if the player plays in a dangerous manner, impedes the progress of an opponent, prevents the goalkeeper from releasing the ball from his or her hands, commits any other unmentioned offences. So this all offences results into a direct kick or an indirect kick. Your player is warned with a yellow card for the first warning. The yellow cards are awarded as a caution or a warning to a player and can be issued for the following offences: the unsporting behaviour, dissent by word or action, persistent infringements of the laws of the game, delaying the restart of play, failure to respect a required distance when play is restarted with a corner kick, free kick or throw-in, entering or re-entering the field of play without the referee's permission, deliberately leaving the field of play without the referee's permission will result in a yellow card. The red cards are used to send a player off the field. It can be issued for the following offences: for serious foul play, the violent conduct, spitting at an opponent or any other person, denying the opposition team a goal or an obvious goal scoring opportunity by deliberately handling the ball, the goalkeeper being an exception, denying an obvious goal scoring opportunity to an opponent, moving towards a player's goal by an offence punishable by a free kick or a penalty kick, using offensive or abusive language and or gestures, receiving a second caution, second yellow card in the match, can be awarded a red card which the player has to go off the field. Law number 13. Free kicks. The free kick is broken into 2 categories: direct and indirect. A direct kick can be shot directly into the opponent's goal without touching another player. An indirect free kick is indicated by the referee raising his hand during the kick. An indirect kick can only go into the goal if it has subsequently been touched by another player before it enters the goal. The ball must be stationary for both types of kicks. Law number 14. The penalty kick. A penalty kick is awarded either when a defensive player fouls an attacking player or commits a handball in his or her team penalty area. Penalty kick is placed at the penalty spot and all players on both teams must remain outside the penalty box during the shot. They may enter the box immediately after the shot is taken. The goalkeeper may move horizontally along the goal line before the shot is taken, but he may not come off the line until the ball is struck. Law number 15. The throw-in. A throw-in is awarded when the Possessing team plays the ball out of bounds over the touch line. While taking a throw in, a player must release the ball with both hands simultaneously and keep both feet firmly planted on the ground. If these conditions are not met, play is stopped and a throw-in is given to the opposing team. The players are not allowed to score directly off a throw-in. The law number 16, the goal kick. A goal kick is awarded when the offensive team plays the ball out of bounds over the defensive team goal line. After the ball is out of play, the defender or a goalkeeper can place the ball anywhere within the 6-yard goal box and kick the ball back into play. And the last law of football, that is law number 17, the corner kick. A corner kick is awarded to the offensive team when the defensive team plays the ball out of bounds over its goal line. The ball is placed within the corner area and is kicked back into play by the offensive team. Players can score directly off a corner kick. So, you must be well aware of the rules of the football game. Let's have a view of a video recording of a football match played between Garden Angel High Secondary and a Government High Secondary Suckling of the Reliance Cup semi-finals played at Duler Stadium. Enjoy watching this video.
So we are here for the last semi-final game of today's fixture, and it is Guardian Angel High Secondary School who would be taking on Government High Secondary School, and this is the semi-final, second semi-final rather, in the senior boys category. And in the previous game as well, we had seen that it was a thoroughly entertaining game. 7 goals in a single game. And in total we have witnessed it would be a good game, to be precise. The Government High Secondary School players are mainly from the Cesar Goa Academy, as I'm told. So they have some real talent. That's without a doubt. On the flip side of it, the Guardian Angel High Secondary School, they also played some captivating football in this competition in the last couple of months. And this is the stage. If they can win it, they can name themselves in a final in a maiden edition of Reliance Foundation Youth Sports. And what a platform this is. Some all-round good team performances. So the teams are ready. They know the importance of this game. The coach too is very much excited. It's a big stage for him as well. This is much better. The receiving, the trapping, everything has been good. Final delivery. Got a deflection on the process. So a first corner kick of the game goes to Government High Secondary School. Vishnu Kosavi with a corner kick. It was an outswing floater. but nothing happened from the coach. Seems to be in, but he'd be happy. When and penalty. Look at for second post. Seems that they're on the final spot. Need to have was another long. Another good job. That was the lead. The goal were now final of senior boys. It's got